Stand firm, take Parliament into confidence. Manish Tewari to center on Trump tariffs exclusive amid rising concerns over escalating trade tensions between India and the United States. Congress leaders Manish Tewari and Karti Chidambaram have hit out at the Narendra Modi government, alleging lack of transparency and diplomatic resolve in dealing with US President Donald Trump's tariff threats. Their reactions follow Trump's decision to increase tariffs on key Indian exports, despite India's earlier attempts to strike a conciliatory tone on trade. Congress leaders have raised pointed questions about the efficacy of the government's strategy, especially in light of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's long-touted personal rapport with Trump. Speaking to NEWS 18, Manish Tewari questioned the government's silence and urged it to explain what Trump is trying to achieve through what he termed coercion and intimidation. Ask the government what Trump is trying to do. Government needs to stand up and come very clear that why is this intimidation and coercion taking place. The fact is that what is happening is totally unprecedented, said Tewari. He further stressed the need for parliamentary accountability and transparency in trade negotiations. On one hand, the government needs to stand up straight and demonstrate some spine against this coercion and bullying. But more importantly, the government must take Parliament into confidence as to what is happening with the trade negotiations. You need a more holistic statement on what is the status of the tariff negotiations, he added, referring to the Prime Minister's statement earlier in the day, which the Congress dismissed as inadequate. Echoing similar concerns, Congress MP Karti Chidambaram called for an all-party meeting to deliberate on the evolving situation. Government must take Parliament into confidence or call for an all-party leadership meeting and tell us what they propose to do, he told News 18. He took direct aim at the so-called special relationship between Modi and Trump. This is a serious issue. It clearly shows the special relationship that the government claimed to have with Donald Trump does not exist. That dusty or the personal bond between the two leaders does not exist. It is now clear. Chidambaram also warned that other sectors like pharmaceuticals and textiles could be affected if the situation is not addressed. Back channels are not working. So, the government must introspect and keep our interests in mind while negotiating. Swipe left for next video. Both leaders demanded a comprehensive policy response and greater transparency on what they say is a rapidly deteriorating trade relationship with Washington. This came even as Prime Minister Narendra Modi delivered a strong response, saying that India would not compromise on the interests of its farmers, livestock rearers, and fishermen. India will never compromise on the interests of its farmers, livestock rearers, and fishermen brothers and sisters. I know personally that I will have to pay a heavy price for this, but I am prepared for it. India stands firmly with its farmers, and I am ready to face whatever it takes for their welfare, Modi said, underscoring his government's resolve to shield rural communities despite mounting international pressure. Latest blogs.